Pyro is a bully. Messiah and Milan just need to go ahead and be two red bones kissing in the back seat. Anthony really handles himself well. I actually like Leon, despite the fact that I think that his boyfriend is a bully. Judy Doll is growing on me. I really didn't know what to say about him yet, and Quay is just there. So let's get into the review. What's going on, y'all? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we are here for my review of the Come Up Atlanta Season 3, Episodes 5 and 6. No, I have not done a review in a couple of weeks. I know I have not, but I'm back, okay? There's been a lot going on in between time, in between time. So I'm back, so that's why I put both episodes on one damn video. Okay, so let's get right on into it. So we're going to get into Pyro's event. Basically, at Pyro's event, Milan and Messiah still got some tension in the air at this point in time. Milan is still upset with Messiah. Messiah doesn't really feel a way about Milan, but it's like he's playing with Milan's emotions. And to be quite honest, I just feel like this. Milan and Messiah are so cute. And they might as well just go ahead and just kiss each other, hump on each other, do whatever. Because I would like to sit and watch that shit, to be quite honest. They're both beautiful people. I want to see it. Both of them got fat asses. I would love to see them sitting on each other's laps, you know, rubbing on each other's asses while kissing on each other. Like, that would be so great to see. Like, I know that's a lot to take in, but that would be so great to see, in my opinion. I would love to see that. Judy and Anthony arrived, and then, you know, it was just basically like, it really was it really Pyro's event, or was it Pyro's boyfriend's event? Because Pyro's boyfriend was making sweets and shit. And the shit that his boyfriend Leon was making, I would love to have some of that, to be quite honest. It looked like it would have been goddamn good. So I want to try some. Pyro was talking about this event that he got coming up to the group. It's like a love event where he has a person that comes in that talks about relationships. And it's for people that are in a group that are in a relationship, or that's single, or, you know, they can talk about their relationship, their past relationships, everything that they ever been through with the relationship. And to be quite honest, when I heard Pyro give that spiel, I thought that it was a cute idea, to be honest. I did. I thought that was a pretty cute idea. I think that would be a nice thing to do for everybody, because I would have been all into that. I have a lot of relationship experience. I've had a lot of things that I've went through in relationships and with men, so I would have loved to be a part of that conversation. Then Milan and Messiah get into it again. I just think that Messiah is doing way too much with this situation. Milan already said how he feels about you and feels about what you did. So I just think that this is a situation that's really this small, and that it could be let go. It could really be let go at this point. Like, just let it go. Don't talk about it. Leave it alone. Milan gets up and he leaves. Anthony decides to give a gift. He brings his bag in and gives a gift, basically to soften the mood. It's like they're even. Him and Pyro are even. They are, because from the moment Pyro met Anthony, he's been trying to be a bully. That's just how I feel. Now, if you guys don't know, we are doing interviews with the cast of the Come Up Atlanta. I know that Karan has expressed that he wanted me and Jamar to do interviews with them, and we have talked about it. And, you know, me and Jamar have discussed some of the people that we're eyeballing to interview first, and Pyro's name was one of the names that came up. And regardless of what I think of him on the show, y'all already know that I could put all of that to the side and interview a motherfucker to get into their head, because what we see on the show may not be what they really are. So it is what it is, but I'm only going to review what I see. And what I see when I see Pyro is a bully. Because that's the same thing that I saw last season when he was on the show, was a bully. That's how he comes across. Judy Doll and Quay, they confront each other. I guess Quay felt the way about that little preview that came out with Judy Doll in the car with Messiah, talking about the whole photo shoot and how they got into it and all of that stuff. They spoke their piece. Anthony wanted to know what went down, but Quay shut him down and said, "You will see it. Don't worry about it." My thing is, why y'all always shutting Anthony the fuck down all the time? Like, why can't he have an opinion on something? Like, y'all sitting up here discussing the shit in front of him, so of course he's gonna have a question and ask what happened. I know if I was sitting there and y'all sitting up here talking about some shit that I don't know shit about, yes, I'm gonna ask a question. The fuck you mean? Y'all y'all ain't got the right motherfuckers in that group. Ain't no way none of y'all could be talking to me like that. I'm just saying, like, straight up. If I'm asking a question, I'm asking the question. You ain't got to be a rude ass to shut me the fuck down. If you don't want me to know what's going on, don't talk about it in front of me. Like, straight up, if I wasn't around for the situation, y'all discussing it, I'm gonna feel like I don't know what the fuck going on. I'm just sitting here, I'm lost. Bitch, what happened? You know what I'm saying? What happened? That's it. Just say what happened. Y'all already talking about it. Just say what happened and keep it moving. What was the point of y'all doing that? I wasn't feeling that. I wasn't feeling that at all. Dion catches COVID-19. That's pretty much the basis of that. Pyro's love event is about to start. He's getting the shit set up for it. Anthony and Judy Doll arrive, and Anthony is not feeling Pyro right now. He saw something that Pyro said in the comment section on Instagram, and he wants to address Pyro about it. I feel like Darion, Pyro, whatever you want to call yourself, I just think he's doing too much. Like, why are you coming for Pyro like that? I mean, why are you coming for Anthony like that? Like, why are you coming for him like that? What is the fucking point of you doing the shit that you're doing? Like that's why I'm saying it's giving me bully vibes. And the type of person that I am and the shit that I've seen in my life with bullies, I just can't fuck with bullies at all. And that is just what Pyro is giving me. Like, he sees somebody that he feels like is an easy target, and he wants to poke and poke and poke and poke and poke and poke. And that ain't the way the shit goes around this bitch. I'm just saying, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. And when Anthony went to confront him about the situation, Pyro just brushed him the fuck off. Brushed him off like he was a nobody. Like, really? Like, it's a way you do shit. It just seems to me like Pyro saw Anthony and just decided, okay, I'm finna target this bitch because I don't like her. I'm finna target this bitch because of the way she looks. I'm finna talk like that's just the way it comes across, and I'm just not with it. I'm not for it, and I ain't with it, child. Then Judy asks Milan why did he leave the party, and Milan tells Judy Doll why he left the party and why he felt the need to leave. He just didn't want to have that conversation with Messiah anymore. He was over it. He felt it going in a whole nother way. And you know, will he be willing to have a conversation with Messiah? Not now, but he would definitely be willing in the future. Judy Doll speaks on her feelings about Sky. She feels as though Sky is a troublemaker. She feels like Sky causes a lot of issues and that he shouldn't be around. Next thing you know, Milan reveals in the confessional that Pyro pretty much invited Sky and did not tell Judy that Sky was being invited, even though Pyro knows the history between Sky and Judy Doll, which we haven't seen because the footage was stolen, which I'm very upset about, because some of this stuff would really make more sense if the footage wasn't stolen. You get what I'm saying to you? But, you know, to each his own. So we go into the very next episode, which is episode 6, the episode that just came on Wednesday, almost a week ago, but my slow ass just not putting out a video. They had the deep conversation about love and relationships, getting cheated on. Milan revealed a lot of stuff about himself. It was just like, okay, you know, that was a good little conversation, you know. Pretty deep conversation. That you see these people in different eyes, because every time we see them they so rah rah rah, but when you see them and you really hear what they're saying, they are damaged souls, and they do have a lot to talk about, and they do have a lot to heal from. So it really made me look at them in a sort of a different way, to be honest. But you know that can't last too long because the drama is about to start. So then Judy reveals her issues with Sky once again. There's a lot that happened before they got the footage back. Sky, he doesn't like what Sky has said to Dion. He feels like Sky has caused a lot of issues with all of the people on the show, like with Pyro and Messiah. Quay and Judy. He feels like Sky has had a lot to do with a whole lot of drama that's going on, and he just doesn't respect Sky. Feels like Sky is a throw a rock and hide his hand type of person. And, you know, that's really what it is. That's how he feels about Sky. Next thing you know, Quay asks Judy to step aside for a second. Come to find out, Sky is there. Sky has arrived with a couple of other people. And, you know, Judy is feeling some type of way about it. In the confessional, Pyro pretty much don't give a fuck about Judy's feelings. I just think that Pyro is fucked up for that. I get that Sky is your friend, and I understand that Sky will support you in whatever you do, but it's the principle of the matter though, Pyro. Ain't nobody saying you can't have Sky there. That's not really the point. The point is, you can't invite two people that you know got a bad history with one another and then don't tell the other one about it. See, it comes across like you being messy, and it comes across like you trying to get some shit going. That's just how it comes across. I'm not saying that that's what you were doing, but that's how the fuck it comes across, to be honest. Because you cannot invite me somewhere and then you know I got issues with that person and you ain't gonna tell me that. So when I see that person walk through the building, I am pretty much like a deer in headlights, pretty much. Like I'm struck. I don't know how to react because I didn't even know this motherfucker was coming. So it comes across like a setup. You know what I mean? You saying, Sky, my friend, he gonna support whatever I do. Yeah, he wrong. It's like you pacifying the situation. Now, this is coming from a person that doesn't really know Sky personally, but I do know, I know Barry personally, but I don't know Sky personally. And Barry is the person that they were talking about on the thing. I do think that as much as I like Sky, and I don't know what happened with Sky and Judy, but he did say he feel like Sky wrong, but I feel like Judy wrong too, but it don't matter because I want him here. You can have him there all fucking day, but the least you could do is let Judy know, okay, listen, I know you don't like Sky. I know you and Sky got issues, but my friend is coming to my event. That's all you got to say. That's really all you gotta say. But instead, you decided to be shady about the situation, and you didn't bother to tell her that this man was coming. I don't know on what green earth did you believe that this was cool for you to do that. Like, it does come across like you want some messy shit. I'm just saying, just calling it like I see it. But then he turns around and apologizes to Judy Doll. Now, if I'm not mistaken, he said that he didn't know that Scott was coming with all them people. But you knew he was coming and you still didn't tell her. And you sitting up here saying, I wasn't trying to set you up or nothing like that. If I was Judy, I would feel like that's exactly what you were doing. That's exactly how I would feel. I'm not even going to bullshit you. I'm not even going to lie to you. That's exactly how I would feel. If you did something like that to me, I would definitely feel like you set me up. Because that's the way it looks. That's exactly how it looks. And you can't get mad at nobody but yourself, because that's exactly how the fuck it looks. It look like you trying to set that boy up. Real shit. That's exactly what it looks like. Then they did the Dear Yous, and Quay and Judy Doll revealed that they were molested and stuff. And I'm just like, oh, it's crazy how that shit is rapid in our community. It's not many people that I don't know that wasn't molested in life. And that's something. That's a real heavy topic for me. When it came down to it, Leon started being frustrated with Pyro. Because Pyro can be a little bit childish. Like, Leon wasn't ready to go first. So Pyro like, well, why you can't go first? He said he got to get the shit off his mind. And now Pyro is frustrated. He says that Pyro ain't finna be treating him like he treat these other niggas in the streets and all this other stuff. And I'm just like, girl, know your man. Judy leaves the party and she tells Messiah that she feels set up. At first she didn't feel set up, but at this point she feels like Pyro really did set her up to get jumped on by Sky and Barry and the rest of them. That's how she feels. Next thing you know, Judy fills Anthony in as they're on their way to this link up event that what happened at the thing. Judy still feels like, she was like, I don't, when you were telling me about your issues with Pyro, I was telling you that I didn't have a problem with Pyro. But now I do. Now it's like I really don't like her like that because of what she just pulled with me. Understood. I understand that. Like, if you feel like a motherfucker set you up, if I feel like a motherfucker would set me up, I definitely wouldn't like their ass either. And that's just real shit, for real. So Judy, Messiah, and Anthony, they go on and they start talking about this post that Pyro made, basically shading all of them. And now they come in with all guards up. So they walks in, they speak to everybody but Pyro. And now Pyro has a problem with it. Now he's sitting in the confessional talking about these bitches walked in and they ain't even acknowledge me, they ain't even speak or whatever. Why would they speak to you if you was just on IG shading the hell out of them? Why on earth would they speak to you? Because really, to be honest, I wouldn't have spoken to your ass either. If we really being real about it, I definitely wouldn't have spoke to your ass. Period. If you finna get your ass on social media and shade the fuck out of me, and then when you see me, you expect me to speak, you out of your goddamn mind if you think I'm finna speak to you after you just got done reading me down. Not really reading me, but shading me down on social media. You think that you got the right to be spoken to? You don't. You a ghost to me at this point, because by you shading me on social media, that makes me know you don't fuck with me like that. So therefore, I don't fuck with you either. Period. That's how I feel. Like, ain't no way in hell you thought that they was gonna speak to you after you have shaded all three of them on social media. After you just told Judy Doll that you didn't have no problem with her. You know what I'm saying? So come on now, Pyro. Like, let's no. That's some faggoty bullshit for real. Milan and Messiah have another conversation about this dumbass shit, and they really come to a common ground about it. It's over with. So we ain't gotta talk about it no more. So after all of this is over with, Messiah and Milan come back in, and Pyro makes the comment talking about they mad. You know, what's going on? You mad. You mad. Because you the one who made the post. How the fuck they mad and you mad? You saying they mad because they ain't speak to you? No, they not mad because they ain't speak to you. They did what they were supposed to do. Not acknowledge your ass. Like, I never would have acknowledged you if you would have been shading me on Instagram. I'm just saying, I never would have acknowledged you. So what the hell make you think they're going to walk in and speak to your ass? And you talking about they mad? No, you mad. You mad because they ain't speak to you. This is so childish. This is so childish. How old are them? Like, they like in their early, mid-20s. That's probably why I found it to be childish, because I'm 32. I know I don't look any second of 32, but no. Child. So Judy confronts Pyro about the situation. And then Leon jumps in on the situation. Pyro got an attitude off this rip, and even Messiah was like, you feeling it tonight, girl. You feeling it. He said, oh, I'm not feeling nothing. I'm not feeling. Yes, the fuck you are. Yes, you are, because you are really feeling yourself right now, and you need to calm the fuck down. Seriously. It ain't that deep, okay? It's really not. So they, you know, it's like Judy, they tell him to leave, they tell Judy to leave, and Judy says she ain't going nowhere. First mistake. If you already in a volatile situation and they tell you to leave they shit, leave. So you brought that part on yourself. You should have left. Then it's like Pyro want to fight, but now Leon jumping in saying he ain't got to do shit. I'll take all three of y'all by my damn self. So now it's like, okay, now they're about to fight. Pyro said, I'm not gonna fight you, but I will throw this drink in your face. Throws the drink up in Anthony's face. Anthony throws the drink on Pyro. Leon pushes pushes Anthony off the thing, and now they're about to jump Anthony, which is whack as fuck. Whack as fuck. Why the fuck y'all jumping this boy? Like, that's so fucking whack and just gay as fuck. Like, it's just stupid. Like, I don't respect nobody that jumps anyone. I don't respect that. Ain't no need for y'all to be jumping one per. That little ass boy, probably 95 pounds soaking wet, and y'all trying to jump him. What type of shit is that? Whack, whack, whack. I don't give a fuck who get mad about it. Whack, 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 whack. Then Messiah throws out there that his man was eating my ass. And I'm like, now wait a minute, man. Now wait a minute, because you said something about eating ass, and you know I likes to have my ass ate. So what you talking about? What, did he eat it good? Did he? Just inquiring minds want to know, you know, whatever. But however, anyway, that's how the episode ended. So it's to be continued. So this Wednesday should be the next episode, and the review will be out on time this time, because by then I'll be caught up on every damn thing by then. But with that being said, y'all, this be your boy Scotty. Be sure to like, rate, comment, and subscribe. Also click the notification bell so you can be notified whenever I drop a video. Also, not to mention, child, follow me on social media. My Twitter and my IG will be down below. If you want me to follow you back on IG, just hit me up in the DMs with hashtag Team Scotty, and your boy will follow you back. With that being said, you guys, your boy's out of here. Until my next video, I'll talk to you later. Peace out.
We can always find our way to a fun moment, even in the shady bunch.